Sunday night showcase. It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Lance Berkman digs in now. And we're underway from Fenway. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And that's in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-2.
That's
Tries
a
to
check.
hold
Did he
up,
swing?
appeal to first. Did not go. Just underway here at Fenway. The next
Ball
offering
3.
misses. And now 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a payoff pitch. Three-two. It wasn't
Ball
easy,
4,
but he earned
inside.
that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. So next up for Houston, Paul O'Neill.
Yep.
O'Neill with a homer in his last game. Foul ball there. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nice grab. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. O'Neill, the runner at first with two gone. Just
that's
missed.
too high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Did he
Checks
swing?
his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one kicks away from the catcher. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Boston. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Roy Oswalt. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Digging in, Ozzie Smith.
No.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
And
Ball.
another ball. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, David Ortiz.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Here's a rocket to right field. 2 away down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. Ball on there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the Yankees alive.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
That's a ball.
Misses inside, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And ball
Take your base.
four to the board.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz. With 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. Hit in the air, left field. Myers gets under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Second inning here. No score.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
The Astros looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
You know, splinters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Now Correa up to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. One fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Man at second. Swing, and it's popped straight up. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And there's a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Ha!
Boggs over at first with 1 away. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's the 0-2. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Sean Figgins, the next to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The Bo Sox with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on his way over. Brings it in. That one hammered, but pulled foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. Here comes Boggs around third. He'll score. The Red Sox have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Hank, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side. And foul ball.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Ted Williams waiting to bat for the Red Sox. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. 1 run across. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Toss to Bagwell. That ends the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in for a strike.
Ball inside. Ball 2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left field. 1 away.
clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center. Mays on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Nobody goes back on a ball better than he does.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Jeff Bagwell.
And the batter now, Jeff Bagwell. Walked his first time. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
For the Red Sox, first baseman David Ortiz.
Hook 1. Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out. Number 2. Willie Mays digging in now. He's 0 for 1.
That's a strike.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one outside, and that's ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
For the Red Sox, third baseman Wade Boggs.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Mays off of first with 2 away. Two now.
Ball 1. No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There goes the runner. And they'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Berkman in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Ball.
Runner on the go.
Ball,
Pitches
no.
high.
Out on the tag.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Tap foul at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Stros trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. Now 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Back now at Fenway. Still stepping in for Boston, Rick Farrell.
Catcher, Rick Farrell.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
No.
And that one fouled off. That's to third, Correa. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for second baseman, Sean Biggins.
Well, ball in an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Stays alive.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. And ball one. Runner takes off. There's the ball.
That's too high.
Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base.
Ball, and now a wild pitch. The throw to third, in there safely.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Henry Aaron.
Late swing fouled off. Yeah, foul ball. The Red Sox trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There goes Ozzie. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Caught looking for the K. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Roy Oswalt departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. The new pitcher in the game, Brandon Walter.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
So up next, Ted Williams, 1 for 2.
And this is big opportunity. For him to pick up his teammate right here.
Center field. Berkman moving under this one. And that will end the inning. left on. Well, back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No, too low.
Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He popped out his first time. And that one pulled foul. Man at second. And that's fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Popped in the air. Left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. On the ground to third, Correa. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, David Ortiz.
Three-run.
Ortiz, multi-time All-Star, over 2,500 hits in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill under it. He makes the grab, and there's two away. Willie. He's up to hit. He's a guy who does it all. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Willie Mays sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
High.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Gets the call. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder right there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in, Lance Berkman.
Center fielder, Lance Berkman.
Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Keith Folk appears to be getting loose. Spire getting loose as well. The 1-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The Astros down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ortiz takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Astros.
2 down, bases empty. Paul O'Neill up next for the Astros. climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this. Series as we check out the numbers. Looks like the pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh? You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
So stepping in for Boston, Sean Figgins.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball, no.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Inside, and it hit him.
That hit him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So now a pinch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Runner on first and 1 down 4.
No, that's a ball.
Figgins leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. The 1-2. Out to short, Pena. Throw to first in time. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Runner at second, 2 down, here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, blocked.
Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. look out.
That hit him.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, Ted Williams.
Ball one.
Two on, two outs. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, so now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. Leaping, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Yeah.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Biggio wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Roger Clemens will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Keith
the Red
Folk
Sox.
gets the call from the pen.
29, Keith Folk.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to second for 1. A sensational double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there and worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball one. Ball two.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian King.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Ball, that's down.
Hot chopper to third. Correa over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. That's
inside.
Off the mark. Ball one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Berkman settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Willie Mays. He's already homered here in this one.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
No.
That catches the corner.
Ball.
Mays leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped on a line to center. That is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher. Diaz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mays takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Bo Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up left side. Rollins has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. On to pitch out of the pen here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. one smoked on its way out of here. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Go.
Spire, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Caught and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Steven Okert.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Varitek swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Okert, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Going away.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, sometimes he has success.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Now.
Ball 3.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
3-2 on the way. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back to the top of the order. Jimmy Rollins will hit next. Grounded out his first time up.
5.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Takes it in for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Outside.
That one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Boston with another on the solo blast. Back here in Boston. And stepping in for the Astros, Paul O'Neill. Jaron Duran. He's out in left field getting. He's there as he enters the game on defense now. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
First pitch, not close.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit down the line. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next, Greg Biggio. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. In there at the knees. That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one way inside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gabe Spire won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Adrian Morejon will take over here. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
down.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
A move coming at third base. Astros going with a pinch runner. Cam Smith getting some more speed on the bases. And here comes Carlos Correa. Golden opportunity right here.
No, that's the ball.
Missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Stros with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Just missed. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. In the air to left center. Durant on the move to the alley. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Aim to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Pull up on, hop in, ride out, lightning.